What is up, my loves? It is your girl, Malaya Monet. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get into this extremely dope, beautiful, and amazing videos vibe for tonight. This is the Feminine Healing Corner where we talk everything fashion, beauty, and loving yourself with confidence, talks, motivation, and plenty of love to share and light to shine. So, in this video, I really wanted to talk about the power of respecting yourself. When you respect yourself, you don't allow other people, places, or situations to tell you who you are without your permission. At the end of the day, everyone is going to have a certain perception or preconceived notion and idea of who you are, but that doesn't mean that's who you are in the moment, and that doesn't mean that's who you will be in the future. At the end of the day, I completely understand that, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, their own idea of you. There are people that will think you're a nasty, disgusting person, but in reality, you could be an extremely loving, bubbly, beautiful, and bright person. You're just misunderstood because you're going through a certain season of depression, sadness, anger, or rage. Trust me, I get it. But when you respect yourself, that means you have certain boundaries, standards, and expectations for what you will and will not tolerate from relationships with family, from friendships, from strangers, from people in your workplace, and that you won't allow people to make you feel as though you are less than, even though when you know you are above what they have to say about you, okay? Because I noticed that so many people, and I've done this myself, this is why I'm speaking from a heart place, from a serious and secure place, when I can say I've allowed people to dim my light. I've allowed people and what their preconceived notions and perceptions of me was, even if it was dead wrong, to control how I feel and how I see myself. At the end of the day, I completely understand what it means to draw your talents, your hobbies, your gifts, your ideas, and your talents back because you're afraid of what the next person is going to say, not realizing that even when you're up, people are going to have something to say. Even when you're down, people are going to have something to say. People are always going to have something to say no matter how you try to play the game. People are always going to have something negative or nasty to say no matter how well or how badly you play the game. So when you get to a point of understanding that people come with their own flaws, issues, insecurities, and problems, when you come to terms with the fact that people are always going to have something to say about you, no matter what you positively are trying to do, you will no longer worry about them and you will respect yourself. You will have the boundaries, the expectations, and the willpower to say, hey, even though you think this about me, even though you say this about me, don't come to me with it because I'm not here for it. You won't allow people to be blatantly disrespectful to you, even if they try to get one over on you. So, for example, let's say you're at a job and someone keeps antagonizing you. Somebody keeps micromanaging every little thing that you do when you're serving tables, when you're hosting, when you're fixing your car, or when you're watering the garden, whatever garden you have, by the way. And, somebody keeps making sure that they tell you, hey, you're not doing your job right, but they're being very negative about it. They're having a certain animosity in their voice, attention in their tone. You let those people know, hey, I understand what you're saying. I get where you're coming from, but let me do my job and let my manager, let my supervisor actually correct me. You as my coworker can add your 2 cents, but I'm going to add my 25 cents and let you the hell know. You don't have control over how I do my role and how I do my work. And so, when I make these videos and talk about the power of patience, the power of boundaries, the power of self-respect, the power of mastering who you are as a person, it's because these videos are literally like love letters to my younger self, like telling myself that I wish I had strong boundaries. I wish I had incredibly high expectations and standards for how I wanted people to treat me. And even in romantic relationships, not allowing men to just see you as one way. And then when they don't get what they want, that's when you literally go back and you people please to make sure that they see that you're worthy of the best that life has to offer, even when they're not worthy of the best that life has to offer. Okay. I'm just keeping it honest. There are a lot of people out here that are out for themselves, that truly and genuinely want to see you fail because they've already failed. They've already had people tell them they were going to fail, and they truly do not see the greatness and the worthiness of their own potential. So they want you to make sure that you don't see your own. But what I'm here to tell you is that when you respect yourself, that shows people not only do you love yourself, but you truly understand the essence of yourself. You understand the greatness, the potential, the brilliance, the resilience that lies within you because you're not allowing other people to tell you what to do with your own life. Trust me, when you have people that are really in your corner, family, friends, any type of relationship that truly means something to you, and people are warning you to give you genuine advice about certain decisions you're going to make and that you're trying to make, really listen to them, because if those people love you and held you down when you couldn't even stand, those are the people that need to be around you, man. You know, and it's like you need to understand that there is a difference between people that want to pray for you and that want to pray on you. The people that pray for you truly intercede, truly ask God to send his protection, his angels, his Holy Spirit to wrap around you to make sure that you're safe and okay. There's people that pray on you that want to make sure that you fail, you don't succeed, and that you're destroyed in everything that you do, and literally will set up situations for you to be sabotaged. And you need to learn that there are people in this world, and there are most people in this world that don't want to see you be successful. And it's not always because they're jealous. It's not even always because they don't like you. It may be because they simply just don't care. They're not worried about you. They're so involved in their own life. So you can't take that personally. But there are a lot of people out here that are so downtrodden about their personal circumstances or situations that have happened to them that they don't see or want to congratulate and celebrate the light that's within you, even if it's just your beautiful personality, determination, ambition, resilience, and the ability to get up even when you feel like you keep falling down. There are people that are jealous of the way that people love you too. Because you could have the most beautiful aura in the world, and people will notice and be attracted to that and be not magnetic to it, but like they'll be so attracted to it, it makes you magnetic. So then other people will be upset because they're like, damn, why don't people gravitate to me the right way? Or why don't people gravitate to me in that way, the way that that person's aura is radiating? But what you have to understand is that if you want to get the attention that somebody else has, you simply need to be yourself, in the sense that you're embracing your gifts, you're embracing your talents, you're embracing your quirkiness, your weird traits, or different things about you that necessarily aren't accepted by society, because everybody, most people are walking around as a carbon copy of somebody else. So when you're original, that is rare, and you stand out, and you have to be cautious and careful of the people that want to prey on you and not actually pray for you. So the power of self-respect lies in loving yourself, treating yourself with self-care, congratulating yourself when you make certain accomplishments, or when you make all accomplishments and achievements, no matter how big or small. Choosing to get up and show up for yourself even when there's nobody there to congratulate or celebrate you, and truly understanding that you deserve love and the best of what this world has to offer you too. And that even when people leave your life, even when people don't even want to enter in your life, that you being rejected is you being directed into a different way and a different path for you to find those people, for you to attract those people, places, circumstances, environments, and situations that truly want to be around you. So love yourself to the fullest of your capacity. And when I say pour into yourself, I mean write love letters to yourself about who you are as a person, write gratitude journals, and write different things that you're grateful for, so that you have the sense and the urgency to keep going even when things don't look beautiful and they look ugly as hell, because I get it. And really just do things that empower you, that make you feel good about yourself as far as your talents and your gifts. Spread those gifts as much as you can, because there's somebody and there are people out there waiting for you to shine your light on them, so they can hopefully shine their light on others too. So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is the Feminine Healing Corner podcast, where we get into everything fashion, beauty, and where love and light lies. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if I'm going to insert clips, because y'all know I'm always inserting clips of like coffee, fitness, going to the gym, doing different things like that to show you how to heal. But this really came from a hard place. So I may just keep the video just as is and just have you guys look at it, replay it. If you find something interesting, write it down in the comments, what I said. Talk about your experiences when it comes to dimming your light, when it comes to people hating on you, even when you haven't done anything to them, and how you overcame those obstacles, and share these little tips and tricks, because I'm sure other young women in their 20s would like to learn too. Okay.